give you a little recap of what check-in day is like because my footage, as I'm looking through it, is really, really spotty. So instead, I thought I'd just give you a quick, concise version so you know what to expect. I had watched a couple check-in videos before and they were super helpful, so I thought, what's one more to make you feel a little more at ease? So check-in for me was on Monday, January 19th. And in the morning, I met up with there's 6 roommates total, so all 6 of us met up at the Walgreens right in front of Vista Way, but I would suggest meeting up at the Chevron across the street because you have to turn over lanes of traffic, and since there's a lot of people checking in at your time, you want to make sure that there's not too much traffic and you can arrive at Vista Way safely. So once you arrive, there's a ton of signs pointing you where to go, and then you end up after you park, and it's at the pavilion. So there's big tents in front. So the first thing you do is there's 2 cast members and they give you a name tag to write your name on. I'm trying to see if I have one. It's just like a little Mickey to write your name on, and then you get your lovely program guide. Ours doesn't have the year on it, sadly. I wish it did, but you get your program guide, and then you walk through the doors into the clubhouse, and then the first thing you do after you get your program guide is they give you a little sticker that has your name on it, and it has when your traditions is, and it has where you're gonna work, like the park or the place or the resort, and then it also has the specific either store or restaurant or whatever your role is. So my role is merchandise, so on my program guide it says Downtown Disney Marketplace and then the World of Disney, so that's where I'm going to be working. So after you get your sticker with where you're going to be working, you proceed to the next station, which is where you find out where you're going to be living, and they write down the number of bedrooms and which of the 4 apartment complexes you're going to be. Me and my roommates got Commons, which was the first pick, what we wanted. We got 3 bedroom, so we don't have any bunk beds, which is fantastic because, I mean, honestly, bunk beds are kind of gross, but anyways. So after you find out where you're going to be housed, then you go and you get your picture taken, which is going to go on your housing ID. So make sure you're looking cute, or if you don't want to look cute, that's fine, but just look however you want to look for your picture because you have it for the whole 4 months you're here. After that, then you go pick up...
That was actually really fresh.
Anyway, my roommates are back there making this video very difficult to film. Okay.
We love you. You love us.
Kisses. Okay.
Kisses.
Now I gotta refocus. After you get your picture taken, then you go and pick up your key. And then after that is kind of the more boring part. You go outside and you get your itinerary for the week, which says if you need a drug test and what day that will be on. If you need language placement test, it has when your casting is going to be, and it has when your traditions is going to be. And then after that, you meet at a little booth, or they have tables set up, and you meet with another cast member. The cast member helps explain your schedule to you so that you know how to get to the places that are on your itinerary and where those places are. For example, like language testing, I think is at Vista Way, but then casting, you also take the bus at Vista, but then you have a housing meeting as well, which was at the Commons. So they go through your whole itinerary for you so you don't get lost. And after that, there's, I think, you get your I-9 form, so you fill part of that out, and then you have a safety tent. And then the last tent is where you get your blue bag, and inside the blue bag, we didn't really have anything. We had a transportation guide with the bus schedule, which you want to make sure you pick up one of those because you're going to get a lot of use out of it. And then we got like fruit and snacks. So after you get your itinerary for the week, you'll find out if you have casting on Monday or Tuesday. At least that's how it was for me and my roommates and everybody who checked in this past Monday. And 4 of my roommates, or 4 total, including me, we all had casting on Monday, and then 2 of my roommates had casting on Tuesday. So if you have casting on Tuesday, you can go ahead and go to the apartment and check it out and start moving in. If you have casting on Monday, at least for us, we just hung out at Vista until the bus came to take us to go to casting. And then after casting, we were free to do whatever we wanted for the rest of the day, which for us was move in. And your schedule for the rest of the week just kind of depends. I'll let you guys know what my schedule looked like. So for my schedule, on Monday I had casting, and then on Tuesday I had a housing meeting, and then Wednesday was off, and then Thursday is traditions, which was today, And then Friday, I start training, and I have training on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Now, everybody's schedule is going to look a little different depending on when you have traditions and depending on what your work location is, because training just differs depending on where your work location is and what your role is. But that is what my first week was like, and that is what check-in day was like. So if you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment below and ask, or just, I don't know, ask someone else if you don't want to ask me. But yeah, that is my check-in video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll come back with a traditions video later. Bye.
Bloopers. Yeah.
Bloopers.
You don't have like random background noise.
T's and G's. That means thanks and gig 'em. I feel so awkward. Gig the frogs. Anyway. Y'all get out. Okay. Now I'm gonna start over. Take two. I don't have any bunk beds. I don't have any bunk beds. How do you say that? So, need to restart that.
This all better be in there.